Space News 97. Hello, thank you for being here with me once more. I hope you are very well today. This is Marie, with another edition of Space News. Welcome to my channel. This information can be seen as science fiction, or as the viewer sees best, and I post it for entertainment purposes only. Still, I take my information very seriously, and for whoever has eyes to see. If you care even a little about me and my information, please watch this video until the end, as seeing it partially may give you the wrong impression. The reason why I did not write any video for last Thursday and Friday is that I was simply not in an emotional state to write because of the reasons I will explain next. This YouTube channel is in serious trouble. Not telling the truth, that the channel is in trouble, all because we're not giving R&G what they want, works against me and us. The truth is the truth, and if they celebrate, then let them celebrate, because the people who are smart and worth it will reject them even more. I must tell the truth, and not perpetuate the idea that I can do everything, and that everything is under my control, because it isn't. And that limits the actions people may take because they have a misconception of the situation, all because we, or I, continue to hide the truth. Softening or toning down the truth is a resounding mistake that has been made in the past. I wanted to write a softer version of this text, but I am fed up with playing nice, so I chose to tell you the blunt truth with no censorship, even if it hurts. You know I like to write, I enjoy it very much. However, today I'd like to be doing anything else except writing these words, as I do not like to dwell in conflict. I am not here for that. I like to be in harmony and in creative mode, so I can produce valuable or at least useful information for all of you. I am not about conflict, and as I have said many times before, all I want is to be left alone to do my work here, as I do not talk badly about anybody, and I simply place my information out there for whoever it may be useful to. Another aspect of this is that I have done my best to demonstrate that all I want is to continue with my work despite everything thrown against me, conserving my ethical frame. The problem I now see with this is that the ones who have been attacking me say everything they want, and I get to say nothing because I would be seen as going down to their level, but that also means that all of you cannot know what is going on my side of things. All I wanted, and I did my best at it, was to ignore and press on, continuing with my work as usual. The problem is that things have changed now, as the highly unethical and incredibly cruel systematic attack R&G have done against me has finally gone too far, as this YouTube channel I own has been demonetized. I cannot know if it was by their direct or indirect action against my channel, but now YouTube has notified me that I have been demonetized, supposedly because, and these next are the exact words, quote, I use clearly reused or repetitive information. End quote. They did not send me a strike or any other notification before this, they simply proceeded to remove monetization. Of course, I can appeal, and I will to the limit of my possibilities, because, as you know, from up here I cannot make phone calls, direct video talk, and so on, which are what YouTube typically asks. Anyhow, I do not have high hopes of recovering the monetization because this channel has been heavily shadow-banned for years, and all they needed was an excuse to remove any earnings as a means to limit my actions. I can only suspect that the Wednesday videos may be to blame, or perhaps the fact that I upload the same videos in English and in Spanish in the same channel, so what I will do next is I will activate my other YouTube channel, which is Swaruu Official, with 2F, I will leave the link to it in the description, where I will be uploading all videos in English, leaving this channel for the ones in Spanish. With this, separating both languages, and also attempting to monetize my backup channel, the one in English, with which I had encountered problems doing so in the past. I may also change the name to Marie Official, or something along those lines, I don't know yet. I know R&G will celebrate this, as is to be expected, but their cruel actions have done unfathomable damage to many people who depend on me, including some on the surface. I know they will use this as proof that I do my work for the money, but I honestly don't see anything wrong with that, as money is not evil, it is just a tool to do things with, like a hammer or a screwdriver, and it all boils down to who is using it and what for. As I have said countless times before, I am a bridge between worlds, as I lived on Earth until I was 13 years old. I still depend on Earth and on its resources because even while being up here, my needs are not met, as I get sick from eating fully Taygetan food, and when I turn to the Urmah for help, their food tastes insipid and greasy, and makes me sick as well. I can't tolerate it either. I don't write and make videos only for money, as I enjoy writing and informing you of all that surrounds me, and while giving you a different perspective about everything. And for me, there is nothing better than being able to earn the money I need for survival and for anything else I may need, while I do something useful and that I enjoy. R&G say I am for the money, but everyone who has something to do with Earth needs it, as you do as well. I am not a Devonian or any other star race that has little to nothing to do with Earth, and I have never denied my humanity, as it has given me a unique vision of what life is like on Earth, to help other star races understand what is truly happening there, and from a more human perspective. Another thing R&G say is that the Taygetans have been infiltrated, which is completely false, and they continuously bounce around highly irrational theories to explain why this is so, or who is to blame, while their sick narcissistic egos cannot let them see the obvious, that the Taygetans have stopped talking to them because of their intolerable behavior and attitude you can all clearly see now. They also claim they are defending, and I quote, the real Marie from someone who has taken control of my YouTube channel. End of quote. They mention a friend we were talking to. But no Taygetan stepped down, nor any human, has any control over my YouTube channel or my finances. Only me. They use the argument that they are defending me, the real Marie, as an excuse to justify attacking me, to manipulate public perception. They are attacking the real Marie because the mere, minimal possibility that they could be wrongly attacking the real Marie and the real Taygetans should be enough to stop them from doing so. We feel they want to go after me, directly against the real Marie, because communication has stopped due to their hostile attitude toward us. They also want us to give them proof of who we are, but they have had more than 6 years to understand that we cannot provide the kind of proof they ask for, so they, themselves, have closed all doors and possibilities. They are the ones about the money, not me. They are reflecting who they are, while they enjoy creating controversy for likes and views, in a completely unethical and cruel way, while they are being completely ungrateful to the very people who fed them for over 6 years. The words loyalty and ethics hold no meaning to them. I don't know why so much hatred against me, as I never wronged them, and out of respect, I never even mentioned their names. They are doing everything they can to completely destroy me, and even though I can move a fleet of powerful starships, I cannot do anything to solve this problem because the entire system is set so that I cannot do much more than type. Please note that their cruel campaign against me started right after the Triad, Antaria, Urmah, and Taygeta Alcyone Council took control over the space around Earth. From our perspective, R&G are agents of the system now, at least as useful idiots. They work with the Cabal against the Triad, and I see this as vengeance for taking control, as they would logically go against my weakest point, which is this YouTube channel and the money I need for my very survival. Directly or indirectly, they caused me to get demonetized, all while creating a protracted campaign against whoever wants to help me with donations. What this has caused is that I can no longer place food on my table. That is incredibly cruel, especially when I cannot get any other job while I am up here, and even as the Taygetan queen, I still depend on Earth, and everything on Earth depends on money. Their cruel campaign has now placed me in a serious survival problem, as I was unwise enough not to save whatever amount I did not use, as I preferred to use it for actions in favor of humanity, and in favor of those in need, for example, the rescues. Why do I deserve to be left with no resources, not even for survival, while countless other people make money with what I write, as I know there are countless other YouTube channels, big and small, that make money with what I write, and with the information that came from my people. My channel was hurting no one, unlike countless others, and during these cruel attacks, they claim that what I say is false, while they defended the information before when it was serving them economically. They are about the money, not me. This is not a campaign because what I say is false. This is not about defending the truth, whatever that is, as I have explained countless times before, that it is relative to the observer. The reason why I am so heavily under attack, and not only by the regressive entities now inside RNG, is that I am very uncomfortable to the entire system, to the Matrix, and that is why I am under attack so much, because what I say is the truth, and it hurts too many people with other interests, and those in power as well. Here, I am not only going against the system on Earth and its Matrix, but I am also going against the system and Matrix outside Earth as well, and how they view Earth. As I have said before, countless other star races are observing what I do and what is going on, and some have sent me their messages stating that RNG and their cruel treachery are the perfect examples of why humanity must be kept isolated and as it is, while they evolve on their own. Those other Galactic Federation star races, which I prefer not to mention, but are not members of the Triad, extend their sympathy for me, but they do insist that I should not go on with my YouTube channel, for my own health and integrity. R&G, in their unfathomable egocentrism and stupidity, have done incalculable damage to humanity. I can't believe they can be so brainless and cruel. They have done everything in their power to destroy me, simply because I do not want to have anything to do with them, but in the process, they are also destroying everything they have worked for over 6 years. Real Taygetans will never talk to them again, because I am part of them, we are the real ones. And after all they have done, no one will want to work with them. This includes people on Earth, like other YouTubers, because regardless of their opinions about all this, they can see how vengeful, irrational, unethical, and dangerous they are. As for me, I will continue to upload videos as much as I can, in both of my non-monetized YouTube channels, but if things don't work out for me and my survival needs, I may eventually need to move away, as my role up here and any other thing I may do to earn my keep may take all of my attention. Nevertheless, I will continue to help humanity for the rest of my life, in silence if I must, from above where I have the most influence, and I will do so because it is in my nature and because I also consider myself one of you. The question arises whether this YouTube channel can survive on donations only, and the answer is yes, it could. And I would continue uploading videos indefinitely, but that does not depend on me. So we will see this as we go along, because RNG have done their best to stop everyone from helping me. I am not asking for money with what I just said, or at least I don't want to see it that way. All I am doing is informing you of the situation as it is, with no censorship, or you will never know. Before I go, I want to thank the few of you who have supported me in every way and still believe in me. No words suffice, I can't thank you enough, and I feel my thank you words are empty as they do not convey how thankful I am to all of you. I know some of you have sent me videos, and you have noticed that I have not watched them. I want you to know that although I looked for them carefully, I did not find them, so I need more clues about them. I don't want to mention names because it wouldn't be correct if I left someone out by accident. Nevertheless, today I want to thank Michael Kryon for supporting me through his YouTube channel and his wonderful videos I enjoy very much. And the graphics and images of me that he uses are so much better than my own. You have made me laugh and cry many times with them, and you have also served as inspiration for some of my videos. For example, your video titled, Personal Reaction, inspired me to write my video, The Earth is a Demonic Realm. And your video, Elephant in the Room, is my top favorite. I simply love it. Thank you so much, my friend, from the bottom of my heart. I intend to upload 4 videos a week from now on, 2 in Spanish and 2 in English, using both of my YouTube channels. But I could upload more or less of them depending on how I feel, because I love to write for you all. The videos would be at least one about any other general subject, and space news video for Friday evenings in English, as a premiere on my other YouTube channel, and aired on Saturday mornings as usual. This means this will be the last video in English I will publish here. And for Spanish, I will upload the space news video on Saturday evening as usual, and on this YouTube channel, and to be aired on Sundays, as usual. The other general subject video will be placed sometime during the week, I don't know when yet. But what I just said is provisional, as I hope to produce more videos each week. I know this subject is tiring, so I will not go into it again unless it is strictly necessary. I should be writing about other, more useful subjects, not about this. And I cannot go about explaining and justifying myself about everything those two say. So, it ends here. As always, thank you for watching my video, and for liking, sharing, and subscribing for more. Or not. And I hope to see you here next time. With much love and appreciation for my true friends. Marie.